Yesterday, we got a world record in the 100 freestyle from Panzan Lee, 46.80. But today, we got something arguably even more fun content-wise. We had a situation occur in the men's 100 backstroke semifinal. So the way that we're going to go ahead and set the stage for this, we're not going on a swim cloud cruise today. We're not going on an Omega cruise, kind of an Omega cruise. We are going on a heat sheet cruise. All right, so head down with me to the World Aquatics Championships heat sheet for the men's semifinals of the 100 backstroke. We're looking specifically at this heat right here. This heat right here, semifinal number 1, okay? Now, the way that this works, the way the seeding works for people that don't understand swimming is lane 8 is going to be your slowest qualifier. A very weird word to say for a world swimming championships because you're faster than 99.9% of the world, but you are the slowest qualifier in.
Boom. Roasted.
So it's going to be 8, then 1, then 7, then 2, then 6, 3, 5, 4. 8, 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 5, 4. Whew. I could probably say the alphabet backwards. But we're going to focus mostly right here on lanes 4 and 5. A little bit of focus on Bradley Woodward from Australia, but we'll get there in a second. Hunter Armstrong, lane number 5. And then one of the coolest names I've ever heard in my life, Evangelos, sick first name. Evangelos from Greece. And then Makrygiannis. I think that's how you would say it. Evangelos Makrygiannis in lane number 4. So Greece in 4, Team USA in 5. Should go smoothly. Should just walk right out. Shouldn't be a big deal. You're wrong. All right, so we got all the guys walked out except for Hunter Armstrong and Makrygiannis, and Hunter Armstrong walking right out. There he is, clear as day. Lane number 5. Walk right to lane number 5. Walk to lane number 5. Do it. Nope. Walking right to lane number 4. Power move. Just took your lane. But you can tell, obviously, he's right next to a bright yellow cap, which is an Australian guy. That's Woodward right there, right next to him. Power move. Just took your lane. So Evangelos Makrygiannis is walking out now. Sick name, once again. Makrygiannis. Evangelos. But watch his head. He's looking left. He's looking right. He's looking left. He's looking right. He's looking left again. Looks down. So here we go. Left. Wait a minute. That's my lane. Wait. Is it my lane? What? He looks down, sees it, looks up, looks back at Hunter, and then he's like, all right, whatever. Maybe I made a mistake. But this shot right here, this still frame is incredible. You've got so many number 5s with the guy in the wrong lane. Once again, this isn't their fault. I don't think this is their fault at all, but this still frame is hilarious. Anybody should have stepped in and been like, wait a minute, Hunter should be in lane 5. I see it happen at junior nationals. I see it happen at summer league meets. This should not have happened here. Hunter Armstrong decides to power move one more time and just chuck his headphones into his bucket from shoulder height. Just power moving all over the place. $300, don't need them. Took your lane. Took your lane. Watch me just chuck these $300 headphones. But here we go. We got them seated here. Lane 4, Makrygiannis. Lane 5, Hunter Armstrong. Clear as day, but they're flipped in the pool. You can see it right there. They are flip-flopped as flip-flopped can be. And they are getting ready to incorrectly swim the 100 backstroke. There's a shot of Hunter Armstrong with no soul coming to help him and tell him what lane he should be in. They're ready to rock and roll. The officials check just to make sure that they were in the wrong lane. And we are off. And what that means is bada bing, bada boom. None of this data matters anymore. None of it matters for lanes 4 and 5. Completely switched for the rest of the race. Hunter Armstrong out first. Nope, it was Makrygiannis now. Flags are wrong. Coming into the wall. Names are wrong. And then just raw confusion. Raw confusion. I would love to know what Hunter is thinking in this situation. I would love to know because he just swam a solid semifinal. A solid semifinal, looks up, and I wonder if he's like, is the touchpad wrong? Or if he knew, like, maybe I swam in the wrong lane. Did I swim in the wrong lane? They pull up the graphic here with the times, and I want to give a shout out actually to the crew that was doing the commentary because when this graphic came up, Bobby Hurley on it.
Oh, something's happened there. They've got Makrygiannis winning that one. They've got Armstrong as 53.6 in third position. That definitely did not happen.
Did they swim in the wrong way?
On it right away. I mean, all over it. And I, as a commentator, would not have been as quick to acknowledge that that could be even a situation that would have occurred because we're at the World Championships. Once again, this is a simple mistake. A simple mistake. When you're walking out of that ready room, there's a lot going on. You're in your zone. You got your headphones on before you chuck them into the bucket like Hunter Armstrong did. Chuck his headphones into his bucket from shoulder height. just power moving all over the place. It's easy to walk up to the wrong lane. Hunter Armstrong's been seated first plenty of times. He's been seated first a lot. Walk up to lane number 4. Boom. Locked in, ready to go. He had 2 options. He picked the wrong one. 50-50. It's like roulette in Vegas or something like that. But it's a simple mistake. Anybody could have come in and said, hey, switch real quick. Like I said a second ago, it happens at junior nationals. It happens at high school states. It happens at summer league. I don't know why we couldn't get someone to come in and fix that situation real quick. So instead, Makrygiannis walks out and he's like, what's going on? He's questioning himself. He's like, I thought I was supposed to be in lane 4. Did I just walk out last and then walk up to lane number 5? How does that work? So you've got this confusing situation. Bobby Hurley nailed it. It could have easily been avoided, but it wasn't. And then everything just kind of turned into a big nothing burger. Nothing happened. They just switched the times and we were good to go. Hunter Armstrong, 53.04. Evangelos Makrygiannis, 53.67. They're both in, which leaves me wondering about this rule. They just switched everything and let him go ahead and go. I don't know the rule. If you do know the rule, drop in the comments section. But what if Makrygiannis didn't make the final? Would he be allowed a reswim because Hunter took his name took his name? But in what situation, when you come out and you swim in the wrong lane, does the person that didn't get to swim in their lane, because someone will take your lane, at what point is he entitled or she entitled to a reswim? Because like, at what point is a disturbance, right? You have the block malfunction. You have somebody screaming in the crowd. We had a situation like that occur at the last World Championships where you could clear as day hear someone scream from the crowd and then someone false started in the 50 freestyle. They didn't get a reswim. So at what point does it become a big enough disturbance for someone to get to reswim? Once again, we didn't have to do it in this situation. Thank goodness. Thank goodness Makrygiannis swam fast enough to make it into the final so we could avoid this whole situation. But at what point is it a big enough disturbance to have to do it again? I don't know the rule. What I do know is Hunter Armstrong walked out, power moved it, stole someone's lane on accident. Conspiracy theory, maybe it was on purpose. Maybe it was a gamer move. And then is the top seed going into the final, which is my favorite way to end this video because it means that Hunter Armstrong will actually be walking out up to lane number 4 for the final of the 100 backstroke. Not lane number 5, but then walking out to lane number 4. He should walk out to lane number 4. If I was Hunter Armstrong, I would walk up to lane number 5 and like tell them to get out of the way and switch it up. But that might be enough of a disturbance to then disqualify you from, I don't know, the event or the entire meet. Okay, so if you know the rule for this, please drop it in the comments. If you just want to drop a comment, let me know that you think it's funny. That's great. We're doing another swim cloud cruise. If you don't know what that is, go check my most recent post in my YouTube community section. I am roasting people's athletic capabilities. Like the video, subscribe. If you want more videos like this to pop up on your homepage, wow, I need some water. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.